Hello, folks. This is Jamil Sir for Gunstalk Reviews. We're here in Phoenix, Arizona at Enlo Custom Guns with Marty. Marty's laughing because I sent him a text last night. What the heck is this? This happens to be a Glock 22 Gen 3, an early one by the serial number. And I was replacing the sights on it. Something I was going to do at home. When I get to the front sight, I got my tool to remove the screw. Thing is staked. Mm-hmm. So I tried pushing it out with a brand new Starrett 16th of an inch punch, and I ended up with a broken brand new Starrett 16th of an inch punch. So Marty said, hit it harder. So Marty, I already broke one punch, dude.
Yeah.
So these, by the way, are Ameriglo agent sights, which are pretty much what the USBP is using right now, with the U-notch in the rear, orange front. And I'm going to have Marty do the honors of beating the living snot out of it and replacing the front sight for me. Because I'm not going to break any more punches, dude. Okay, Marty, I already scared it for you.
Okay.
We're going to go
well,
ahead.
You'll notice I have, you say broken punches. You don't throw them away, especially Starretts, right? So, all right. So, there we go. That's it.
I should have hit it a little harder. So,
but I mean, yeah, you just the stake, the way the stake works, you just break it out. It's more or less the tube inside there was probably already cracked, broken.
It was dead
leaking.
as a doornail.
So yeah.
So
and then
we're just gonna pitch it. So
all we need is some red Loctite.
So we don't die of radiation poisoning. And
a tool.
And when we discussed this before, that you are very generous with the Loctite in these parts, so it won't come loose on you.
Well, I'm generous with certain parts with Loctite, and other parts I'm not so generous. Right? Okay. Because you can definitely have things go wrong with Loctite.
Yes.
But as far as that goes, now where's my tool?
Well, if you want, Marty, I happen to have a Glock tool.
Okay.
Front sight tool in my pocket. I just gotta dig out 50 things from my pocket. I happen to have the here we go. I found it. Is the Glock tool from True Glow.
True Glow. Okay, there we go. All right. So a little Loctite on there, and we do have Loctite on the threads themselves here, but yeah, it's a little red.
And how much torque do you put in that? Just finger tight?
Well, you're definitely not going to. You're definitely not going to get a set of channel locks on and crank it down. But there is one thing that happens with Glock sights that you do have to be mindful of, is that they twist. Mm-hmm. And so they can kind of twist back and forth. Now these Ameriglos are pretty well fit. Oftentimes I kind of sight down here, and I kind of sight down and I try to look to see if the sight's straight or not, right? So sometimes it can get twisted one way or the other. And if you have a set of flat jaw pliers, those are really handy. I'm going to say for other sight sets, but from the looks of these,
yeah,
they're actually quite straight without me having to do any correction to them. So yeah.
I like Ameriglo sights. They're very well made,
mm-hmm.
and they last forever. So
mm-hmm. There's a reason I have them up on the cabinet up there. All right, so here we go. Got your
Glock 22 ready
Glock
to
22,
go.
7 Ameriglo sights.
Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we done before. Have you take a quick peek at it before we go away.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that everything is kosher on this gun.
Mm-hmm.
I did replace the trigger kit with an Apex trigger kit.
But is this another trade-in or something?
It's a
or?
police trade-in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Does
it's a
this-
police trade-in.
Okay.
Just quickly do a cursory inspection
A little
on it.
inspection on it.
Yeah. I got it. I had a 22 Gen 4.
Uh-huh.
The only thing that I would replace on it, really, in all honesty, is the recoil spring.
Okay.
Because why not? And get
Sure.
a stainless steel Palmetto States. Believe it or not, Palmetto States recoil guide rod kit is $8. And you can get a recoil kit for $8 and just basically be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, a pretty good deal. So just quick inspection.
Yeah, I don't really see any problems with it. I mean, I obviously I'm not going to completely tear it down, but
No,
you're saying you replaced the trigger kit anyway. I mean,
Yep.
everything's kind of. I mean, it's got little signs of wear.
Yeah.
I know that I personally had a police trade-in that had a cracked block, so that's one of these, which is not a hard fix.
Nope.
And then looking at the extractor.
That's an Apex
Yeah.
extractor.
Oh,
too.
okay, that's an Apex extractor, and say you do have to make sure the channel, at least the you don't want to hear that little noise, but yeah, I mean the whole thing looks good. I mean that's an Apex plunger there too.
No, that's a
No?
factory plunger.
That's a factory plunger that's been polished.
Mhm.
Okay, well that's
I
actually
think
quite
it
nice.
wasn't being polished. That's being used the living snot out of.
Okay,
And that's a factory barrel that came
Yeah.
with it.
it's a little worn, but that's not the worst thing in the world.
Nope.
But I mean, aside from the bore's a little dirty.
Now we've got to clean later,
Mhm.
and we'll discuss clean. You know, and later on at a later date we'll talk about cleaning supplies and do because we did a couple of cleaning videos with a couple of different guns, Springfield Armory guns, and so on and so forth. We got to do a couple of clean videos for other pistols
Sure.
and revolvers.
Mhm.
So, coolness, man.
All right.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. And guys, please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. And like always, remain healthy, stay safe, and definitely have fun at the range.